You've got two choices: shed or stay small. You either outgrow the old version of yourself, or you keep shrinking to fit into spaces you've already outlived. We all feel it. That tight skin of identity we once wore so proudly, now suffocating. That job, that relationship, that mindset you used to cling to, it doesn't fit anymore. But here's the thing. Growth hurts, because to rise, you have to let something die. So the question isn't, can I change? The real question is, will I let go of who I was to become who I'm meant to be? Let's be honest. We stay small because it feels safe, familiar, predictable, comfortable, even when that comfort is slowly killing our dreams, even when that old version of you is already expired. You stay in a job you hate because at least the paycheck shows up. You stay in a relationship that drains you because it's better than being alone. You keep your opinions quiet because you don't want to be judged. But what if I told you that staying small is the most dangerous thing you can do? The body shrinks in fear. The soul shrinks in silence. And your future shrinks with every time you say, maybe later. You weren't built to play it safe. You weren't born to repeat cycles. You're here to break them. Look at nature. The snake doesn't beg to keep its old skin. The tree doesn't apologize when it drops dead leaves. And caterpillars don't argue with the cocoon. Everything that evolves sheds. And not just once. You will outgrow people, places, beliefs, habits, identities. And it won't feel gentle. It'll feel like death, because part of you is dying. But here's the secret. That version of you, the one that was too afraid to speak up, the one that played small to be liked, the one that kept breaking their own heart to be accepted, that version of you wasn't meant to survive. It was meant to teach you, to grow you, to prepare you. So when the shedding begins, let it. You want a stronger body. It will ache. You want emotional resilience? You will cry. You want a bigger life? You will lose people who can't come with you. Because you don't just wake up transformed. You train for it. In discomfort, in silence, in setbacks. This isn't about feeling ready. It's about becoming ready, in the fire. Growth demands you walk into rooms that once intimidated you. Say things you once swallowed. Take steps you once feared. It asks you to disappoint others to stay loyal to your soul. The pain of becoming isn't punishment. It's the price of expansion. If you've ever been told you're too intense, too sensitive, too loud, too ambitious, here's what they really meant. You're too much for the box I tried to keep you in. But you were never meant for boxes. You were meant for becoming. Some people won't understand your growth because it reflects their stagnation. They'll try to keep you small, not because they hate you, but because they fear losing the version of you that made them comfortable. But hear this. Their comfort is not your obligation. You are not here to fit. You are here to shed. So what happens if you don't? If you ignore that inner voice? If you stay where it's safe? If you refuse to outgrow your past? You don't stay the same. You shrink. You build a life around your fear. You watch your dreams through the glass wall of regret. You settle. You numb. You die before you're buried. But if you shed, if you lean into discomfort, if you walk away from what no longer fits, you rise. Not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. You don't need a sign. This is it. You don't need permission. Give it to yourself. You don't need motivation. You need movement. Shed the guilt. Shed the fear. Shed the silence. Shed the version of you that survived. but was never meant to thrive. Because the only thing scarier than growth is staying small in a life that demands your greatness. So tell me, will you shed or will you stay small?